Here we go again. You know, every day we wake up with a whole bunch of chaos going on in the world, over here in North America and abroad. Everybody talking about the Epstein files and the perversions that goes on in the United States of America and perverted white peoples and white peoples are devils and let me tell y'all something. We all got a little devilishness in us. We all devils. It's just part of being a human. You know, we got different aspects within ourselves. This flesh that we live in. One thing about the flesh, it carries the spirit around. And the spirit is the person that lives within that flesh. Whether you be white, black, or indifferent. We all got a spirit, we all got a flesh, we all got a mind. We people. Perversion been around since the beginning of creation. Black man, let me tell y'all something, son. We came from the depth of darkness, total corruption. And when we came out the gate, we were totally selfish. One self, by yourself. And that's what the Creator God did for man. He gave you an individual person. And inside that person lives all kind of things. That's why we have so many different dimensions. Now, we're going to look at the world realistically. We can't keep blaming the white people for what's going on in North America. Because it was all ordered by the Creator for the time to pass. And everybody's journey had to manifest within its own purpose. Now, brothers, let me explain something to you guys. The white folks has never been as bad as we are. We were the worst. We were the worst ever. We came out being the worst. That's why we had to rise. When you start on the very bottom in the depths of the darkness, it is totally chaotic and corrupt and selfish. Let's be realistic about things. Now, when we look at life today in 2026, just look how much we have rose from the depths of darkness to right now in the light. And once we rose to the light with clarity, that was the second cycle. So let's put things in perspective and keep things within its order. Let's dig down and start studying people for real, and let's accept the truth for what it is. The white people are no more a devil than you are, and we got to quit falling for the okey-dokes and start being realistic. Everything was done for purpose. Now that we are in this present, let's learn to receive each other. And let's get past all this bullshit. Black people, we need to build our own nation and get away from this nation that we live in. I'm not saying get away from the ways and the governings and the system. America is a beautiful system. It might not always be judged fairly, and it might not always be justifiable. But you make no mistakes, it's always equal, good and bad. Not one have no more than the other. And until we make a change, then we make a decision on whether we're going to keep dwelling in the good or we're going to keep dwelling in the bad. But one thing for sure, the half that ain't never been told, this fourth quarter that we living in. All right, people. We got another half that ain't never been told. Let's keep the journey and stay abreast and mindful on the next phase. All right, people. Love you guys, man. Stop blaming each other and let's start embracing each other. All right, brothers. Brotherhood.